운전 진짜. 아.
머리 좋습니다. 좋습니다. 신발 좋습니다. 좋습니다.
Hello everyone, welcome back to Jikook Diaries channel. When Jikook's name hit the newsfeed again, fans immediately knew something big was happening. Speculation, theories, video clips, screenshots, and even body language analysis filled social media once again, all because of one seemingly simple moment, a reply from Jungkook. But this time it was different. This time it wasn't just a fleeting glance or a clip from an old clip. This time the public felt something clearer, more tangible, and harder to ignore, especially when a seemingly insignificant detail sparked a larger wave of theories about the same necklace. For longtime BTS fans, the relationship between Jimin and Jungkook has always been one of the most fascinating dynamics to follow. From their debut to their massive world tours, their interactions have always been a highlight. There are laughter-filled practice moments, meaningful glances on stage, and even small habits that only the discerning eye of ARMY can catch. All of this has built a strong foundation for a community that believes there's something more than just friendship between them. But what made this situation feel different was the context. After periods of solo activities, military service, and changes in each member's career direction, the public was beginning to notice a new dynamic in how they interacted in public. When Jungkook finally gave his long-awaited response, whether through a live broadcast, a brief comment, or an indirect hint, fan reactions were immediate. Many felt that his tone of voice, facial expression, and even his choice of words indicated something unusual. And then the detail emerged. A necklace that looked familiar. Not just an ordinary accessory, but a design Jimin had previously been seen wearing. Was this a coincidence? Or a hidden message? In the world of K-pop idols, small symbols often carry big meanings. Fans are accustomed to reading codes from clothing colors, ring types, and even the timing of social media posts. So when two prominent figures were seen wearing necklaces that were so similar, even thought to be identical, the reactions were inevitable. Some fans argued that it was simply a fashion trend. Many brands release unisex collections with similar minimalist designs. In the South Korean entertainment industry, stylists often select items that are currently popular or fit a promotional concept. On the other hand, some believe that the consistency of details over time is too specific to be a mere coincidence. They point to previous instances where similar accessories have repeatedly appeared. The phrase confirmed may sound bold, even provocative, but in the context of fandom, the word often reflects emotional sentiment, not official statements. There was no press conference, no announcement from the agency, no formal statement stating any relationship status. All there was were interpretations, feelings, and patterns pieced together by millions of eyes observing every detail. Interestingly, Jungkook's response this time was considered different by many fans. He seemed more relaxed, more open, and no longer seemed to avoid questions that had previously been easily brushed aside. Some said his expression seemed happy, even a little shy when certain topics were brought up. Others believed this was simply his inherently warm and caring personality toward fans. Amidst all this, Jimin also did not escape the spotlight. Every post, every public appearance, even every fashion choice was immediately compared to Jungkook's moment. When the latest photo showed the same or a very similar necklace, the wave of theories grew again. Timelines are filled with photo collages, high-resolution comparisons, and even detailed analysis of tiny engravings on pendants. This phenomenon demonstrates the strength of the emotional bond between idols and fans. ARMYs aren't just music consumers, but a global community that thrives on narratives, symbols, and micro-interactions. In a community this large, one small detail can become a topic of discussion for days. And when two names as big as Jimin and Jungkook are involved, the impact is certainly multiplied. However, it's important to look at this situation from multiple perspectives. In the highly controlled entertainment industry, every move by public figures is often carefully planned. Fashion can be part of a branding strategy. accessories can be a conceptual element. Even silence or a brief response can have a specific purpose. But on the other hand, idols are also human beings with personal freedom. They can choose to wear whatever they like without worrying about the interpretations of millions of people. The words "finally replied" are a key trigger for emotion in the narrative. It's as if a long wait has finally been answered. For some time, speculation about distance, restrictions, or even pressure from certain parties had been circulating. Many wondered if they were still as close as before, if their dynamic had changed, or if there were invisible barriers preventing public interaction. So when Jungkook gave a response that felt sincere and carefree, many felt relieved. Was this confirmation? Officially, of course, there was no statement. But emotionally, for some fans, this was enough. They didn't need labels or announcements. They just wanted to see that the two people they support seemed happy and comfortable with each other. Interestingly, this phenomenon has also sparked a broader discussion about idol privacy. To what extent should the public interpret their personal lives? Does wearing the same necklace automatically mean something romantic? Or are we just seeing what we want to see? In the age of social media, the line between fact and interpretation is often blurred. Regardless of all the theories, one thing is certain. The interaction between Jimin and Jungkook always has a certain charm. Their chemistry on stage is undeniable. Their vocal harmonies blend beautifully. Their dance moves are often synchronized without seeming forced. The energy they radiate feels natural, and perhaps that's what makes every little detail feel so meaningful to fans. The same necklace may be just an accessory, but in the fandom's narrative, it becomes a symbol of closeness, a symbol of consistency, a symbol that amidst the major changes in their lives, there are small things that remain the same. And for many, symbols are often more powerful than words. Ultimately, the question "Jikook confirmed?" will likely continue to echo with every new moment. But what's more important is how we as fans celebrate their work, respect their personal boundaries, and continue to support each of their journeys, both as individuals and as part of BTS. Because beneath all the theories and analyses, what makes this story endure isn't the necklace, isn't the short reply, but the emotional connection between artist and fan. And as long as that connection remains alive, every look, every smile, and every small detail will always feel like a grand story waiting to be told again. And before we truly conclude today's discussion, I want to know what you think. Do you think this is just a coincidence? Or is there a hidden message behind Jungkook's reply and the matching necklace? Share your theories in the comments, because let's be honest, your perspectives always make the discussion more exciting and insightful. If you enjoy content like this, detailed analysis, fandom theories, and the latest updates about Jimin and Jungkook, don't forget to click like so this video can reach more armies out there. Also, subscribe to this channel and activate the notification bell so you don't miss the next important moment. Because if there's a new development, you know we'll cover it here as soon as possible. Thank you for watching until the end and being part of a community that always supports you with positivity and respect. See you in the next video. And remember, sometimes the smallest details hold the biggest stories.